Hello everyone and welcome to another session of She Who Will Feast campaign in Shadows of Forbidden Gods. We're preparing for our final strike against the Alliance of Rafai, which is going to be hitting the orc hordes from the north, while our orc warlord will be sabotaging the farms in the back, which is going to be the real hit, causing starvation all the while plague is ongoing in this entire kingdom. And also a little something for the elves over here. The elves on the other continent, while much stronger, they are quite enshadowed at this point. They are quite arrogant and they are actively fighting humans. Not right now, but they are working towards it. We're trying to help them as much as possible. It is taking a bit of time, a bit more than I hoped, but it's going somewhere. Actually, this guy has quite a bit of gold left. Thinking if there's maybe a possibility to use it at some point. How much immunity? They have a decent amount of immunity in this area. Let's work on it. Because unfortunately, this army is a bit of a problem. I would ideally want to spread the plague over here to destroy this location, get this to 300. But with this army, it's not going to happen. I don't really want to let this shadow just die as well, because it has 10 lore and I don't mind it dying, but if I can prevent it from happening, that's not too bad either. Maybe now it's time for Warlord to just sit and do nothing. Actually, what I should check... Yeah, so anyone should be able to start the war, unite the horde. We could unite those orcs as well, but this fortress is not really useful for us. Oh, there's two laylows because there's a fortress and ruins, which does mean it's going to be quite fast to lower the profile and menace. And what is the Chosen One doing, by the way? Fighting bandits. Oh yeah, right. You guys should stray. Take the money because it might be more useful someplace else. Actually, I might take the money and donate it to our religion. They are working to spread the madness. Slowly, but still. I don't think they have that many priests. Yeah, this is a different religion. This is different as well. Okay, this guy... There's too busy preaching, but I think eventually we will have more and more madness spreading in this area. It needs to go over 100 to actually start doing stuff. So hopefully it's going to be happening soon. More wards. This horde is officially organized. They could be a bit more organized, to be honest. Oh, 2 people can lay low here, actually. So this is good as well. Got someone attacking the shadow. Okay, that's fine. Probably it's not going to deal any damage, but actually might be able to lower the global. I should have taken infamy on this agent with the level up. Probably would have been more useful. Lay low. Which should be first? I think the first thing to happen should be declaration of war on the humans here, to gather their attention, then shrug off, and then start raiding. Ideally just one after the other. Okay, I managed to get one more job done. This guy is right over here, resting, and then he's going to be going to redeem a hero over here, who's quite enshadowed, I suppose. It's not my religion, unfortunately. Might as well try and get another one. I'm not sure where the hunting hero is. Oh, right over here. Yeah. He has paladins as well, so this is not going to be a long fight. But then again, it doesn't have to be. So this is the great thing about this. RIP. So goodbye, the shadow of the Agra. Hello, shadow of the Agra. And now the Propellant Menace is 0 again, so we can just continue spreading it in the capital. The current queen is pretty bad at lore, which is excellent because that means we can just continue spreading it. And if we could destroy this capital, I think it would do a lot to slow down them joining the alliance. Yeah, she likes the mediator, the chosen one, who is currently still fighting bandits. Not sure if it's the best way to spend his time, but I'm not going to complain. So the plague is, well, working quite well in this area. Not exactly sure how much damage it's doing. I mean, definitely the armies are decreasing in size. So it's slowly working though. Yeah, there's definitely needs someone to be lowering the immunity. Probably will get a lore agent after the Seeker is finding what they seek. And let's continue working on the elves as well. Really want them to continue doing wars, but they just seem to can't be quite able to reach the level of relations to really get the war started. I don't think I can really influence the queen in any way. I could try. I mean, if anyone could do it, it might be actually the courtier. Into character. So I could do steal something from the Duchess over here. No, this will have to be the Queen over here. What do I require? Above 0, so I can actually just steal something from there. What does the cursed one need? I think just might. She's the fighting agent. You guys do not have Prophets of Doom 2? No, you do not. Which is good, because that means I will actually get to see what happens when you increase it. You can still continue spreading the plague, to be honest. And the question is, where do I want it to be spreading? I guess hitting this here would be a lot of places. Link low, okay. But someone dying out of old age. Not being replaced just yet. I want them to have low profile and menace, so this orc will get a bit of a head start before everyone just keeps hunting him, which is going to be happening quite quickly. Someone is being afraid of being hunted by other mages. Level strain. Okay, I'm ready to start a new war. Those armies, though, are far from being full. And that is a bit of a problem. Because if they were full, it would be 150, 200. There's no army here even. We have over 200 units. That would be something that could threaten the humans a little bit until all of their armies actually gathered in one place. Where the wizard at? Over here. Treating disease in there. Good luck. Actually moving over here and quickly getting a novel strain would be a good idea, I think. Shadow driven back, lay low, more people aware. We can influence the witches again. I mean, they do have some agents, to be honest, so let's just spread more madness. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, the army spawned here, but it's going to be taking you guys quite a bit of time because before you actually get the full amount. Yeah, maybe I should wait just a bit more. You could get one more weapon. So what do we have here? It's not useful. One more attack is nice, but I think ideally, how much attack do you have right now? So you have 9 attack. This is quite good. I think a bit more defense would be nice at this point. Let's find the markets. Markets. No. Shield. I think there should be a +2 shield as well, but it might be a bit more rare. +1. +1. A cursed item. Yeah, you can sneak in cursed items into pockets of... Oh, poison dagger. Poison for 5 turns. It can be useful, but not for the orc. Older dice gain 5 power. It is also an interesting strategy sometimes. I think I will just take the level 1 shield. Defense might be crucial because this is something that regenerates every fight. You need 35 coins. Right. And since you're conveniently still in the same place, just trade quickly. Yeah, we're going to become fully free of the seals in 50 turns, which is going to be a good thing to finish the game, I think. More outposts. Developing, force, organizing. This is actually a different kingdom. Too bad you're not bordering the elves still. Lay low for a little bit. Yeah, this is going to be significant amount of orcs once they actually get their numbers, which is going to take a bit of time. Unfortunately, we got a new novel strain in 2 places. More people are aware. We got some influence over those guys. Sure. Healers, yeah, we want to remove healers. No question about that. It's probably helped them quite a bit, to be honest. And those guys as well. Yeah, Prophets of Doom too. And now where is the mage? The mage is here, right? Treating disease. Yeah, the problem is slowing him down is not really going to work out because he's just too good at it. I think actually the level up is going to come eventually, so don't really have to care about healing. Immunity is not that high anywhere. Just can continue spreading. Yeah, we're not really destroying anything, but I think those cities are quite weakened by the plague being constantly everywhere. Yeah, I mean, the numbers are definitely going down. This used to be one of the most important places for the numbers, but it's going down. I suppose at this point I'm just waiting for the orcs to hit higher numbers. How much are they gaining? So it's 16 right now. Sure. 10. They're gaining 10 every 5 turns. It's 40 every... And this one will need to wait forever, pretty much. That's way too long. I mean, the orcs cannot really defeat those guys anyways, because they have so many troops. Like, if I look over here, military strength, yeah, they have almost 1500 strength. So having 50 or even 100 more or less strength doesn't really matter. The important thing is the armies are going to be occupied destroying the orc fortresses, when I can destroy the farms, and also the elves are not going to get any help. So yeah, I think it's going to be the time. Let's steal this and cause a bit of a ruckus between the humans and the elves once again. Someone's going for the orc upstart, which is going to be absolutely fine. Doesn't really matter to us. The chosen one is starting another conclave or grand army, which is not the worst thing, actually, now that I think about it. We really don't want it to actually fire, but at the same time, it's going to keep the chosen one busy, and maybe even some of the heroes as well. So it's important I make sure it doesn't actually fire. So we have one here, one here. Nothing there. Is this really just 2 places? Wow, you're not making it easy for me. I know this is one here and one here. And one here, and it's all in actual cities, which are not going to be easy to infiltrate. Except for this one. So this one is definitely going to be a priority. Do I need 100% infiltration to actually get this done? Over 0. Okay, so that's... No, this is no problem. Never mind. So let's get this done real quick. Yeah, to really quickly... Actually, I mean, waiting a bit is not going to be too bad. The orcs will increase their numbers a little bit. Wards, not important. We got shield, excellent. We got more disease. We got this guy becoming aware. He has the same flag as our religion. Not confusing at all. Who's this guy? Oh, memorial service. Yeah, sure. And how long are you going? 7 more turns. Oh, okay. So we have free reign over here, pretty much. I think it's increasing the plague by 1 for every 50 immunity. Right. Yeah, exactly. Those places are going to be difficult. Cannot get you to be infamous, unfortunately. Maybe this on purpose. That would make a lot of sense. Let's continue spreading over here. People becoming aware really doesn't matter. Witches are being enshadowed. This guy is ready, pretty much. I mean, he can start going into the position. So 5 turns still undermined, and then 3 more turns to start the war. Raiding periphery, I mean, the orc might get 1 raid periphery off before the menace actually starts piling up too much. Where? How to say thank you. Yeah, I think the Seeker might be time to start finding something. Death. So we get the new ruler here with 1111 stats. It's going to be pretty nice for the plague. Orc suppression on, I think, the smaller horde, so that, yeah. No problem at all. This guy is going away. He's going over there for this strange loop, though we have 5 HP, but I still don't want to be losing the shadow at this point. The mediator is disrupting in what way? Losing progress. You know what, actually? 5 more turns. Do I ignore it and go straight for... I think I have a bit of time, right? 27 turns. Working already on this. I think I'm fine. Yeah, not relevant stuff to me. Don't want to be losing challenge progress. I think a bit of menace is going to be okay. And now you guys... You're going to be raiding really fast. Oh, I managed to get the elves to start the war anyways. Nice. Excellent. Too bad it's, again, war against the nation that... Wow, they would actually consider joining the Dark Empire if they liked humans. And they were enshadowed. It probably could happen. This is probably the most enshadowed and corrupted elves I ever had. And the one time they started the war against humans literally on the first turn, so they can be pretty bad just on their own. So you need a few more turns. I think I can start raiding. Let's continue following the guy. Do you lose HP still? You still lose HP. It's pretty important I actually catch up to him. Then I can start working on the capital again. Yeah, there are enough healers in the area that they're preventing the collapse of the cities. Though they are being weakened quite a bit. And this city is actually very strong. Let's continue working on this. The madness is appearing here and there. No, actually, you know what? Let's just work on the Conclave. You're okay-ish at this stuff. Actually, it requires command and intrigue. Yeah, you're actually pretty good. Okay, so you're done with this. Let's start the war. This is going to put your menace pretty damn high, but it should be fine. Unfortunately, the war will mean this orc, because you are from here, right? Will be an enemy, but at the same time, I don't think he's going to be that much of a target as a hero. Night out at an inn. Yeah, once the cursed one gets everything done, they just really like to hang around with people and they're really tolerant right there. Don't care about things like snakes or turning you into stone when you look at them. And more people becoming aware. We have a war against the Horde. Actually, they declared the war first. Okay. Sure. So this should be going down. Nobody's trying anything. The armies are not going anywhere. Orcs, I mean, they're as ready as they were going to be. They could use a bit more industry in some places, but there's been this conclave kind of threw a wrench in the things. At least this guy is going to survive. I think he needs to chill a little bit. Crusade. Oh, they actually just declared this on their own. Okay, fair enough. Don't you guys have a bit of a more pressuring problems in the south? And no. They really don't care about the quarantine. You know, the elves are doing their thing. Okay. Okay, raid periphery done. And I think I need to do one more to really destroy the food coming from this village. Do I lay and rest? Or do I work on immunity? I think it's everything is done so fast with this shadow that might as well go in this direction. More heroes routine. We have a personal thing which is not going to be relevant at this point, unfortunately. We could add 50 devastation. Yeah, that's a good idea. So this is not going to be as important. It's more bandits there. Are they going to be spreading to 100% eventually, or is it just going to be staying at 50? No, they are not actually attacking the city. There's just a fight going on. And I don't think this army is going to be surviving for a long time. Still not the most effective usage of elves, but at least I'm pretty sure they're not going to be doing anything on their own. Is there any way I could maybe try to do some destruction on them on my own? I mean, I will be able to do it in 38 turns. So the war started here, this guy is raiding. I think it's time to prove that the everlasting secrets that we keep can be revealed to those who dare to seek. And we'll get a new agent as well, so that's going to be pretty nice. You can chill in the ruins as well, the courtier. More wards, laying low. Earth the Abomination. Great Periphery done as well at the same time. So now I think it should stop, yeah. Still not quite fully stop the production of food. Oh yeah, because the food is delivered over what the actual village requires. So because they have 40 population, they produce 70 food, they give 30 to those other places. Which is not enough. I can't raid them again, so maybe I will recruit an orc army to start raiding. So maybe it will update itself after this devastation, so we shall see. Meanwhile, let's go for some more raiding. I think this is going to be a stretch. Yeah, 3 cities. No, 3 villages, 2 cities. Produce a lot of food. All of you produce a lot of food. Yeah, let's go for this. And there's going to be at least. Could also raid this place. So those guys are not going to be running out of food, I don't think. Yeah, there's just a lot of villages in this area. Let's just go and raid all of them eventually. Oh wow. This is a thing. Yeah, I guess you should be just attacking those armies. Not really seeing. Yeah, the graphics were kind of weird. I'm okay. Well, I suppose it's good enough. Let's start attacking armies first. We shall see if it's going to be good enough. It's kinda awkward, but might be fine. So now we have a free agent spot. I could go for a second warlord. I could corrupt heroes as well. All of those are actually doing work even without me. Some warlock would be okay-ish. Harvester has a lot of lore. They do stuff with madness. But actually Plague Doctor would be. You know what? Let's get the Plague Doctor. I think there's, of all the people, someone who might do a lot of job. So 3 more progress for stuff relating to disease. Mortician. They will lose 1 population per turn. I mean, this could kill a lot of people. So either way, they're going to be gaining 0.5 minutes per turn, and I think that will be fine. The question is, do I want more plague and lose plague immunity, or just straight up kill people? I think just straight up killing people might be better, and place him in a village. Yeah, okay, that's a good plan. I don't think, do you have medical experimentation? Oh, so you can get arcane secrets from the plague, that's pretty nice. Cure Plague. Occasionally can be useful to reduce menace, but I don't think that's the permanent menace. Or we can cause a new outbreak, so we don't need... how is it called? Sewers. I think just novel straining. Destroying the villages with the Plague Doctor is going to be fine. Was established. There's going to be a lot of fighting. Dealing 80 damage everywhere. Can influence you guys again. I mean, sure. If we can. Might as well. Let's try to have all of the bits of the shock of actually fighting. Okay, I think it works. Let's try to kill all the armies first, and then I think I should be able to do it. Maybe, possibly. But the problem is I cannot put my armies in one stack, so this might slow me down a little bit. Yeah, the humans are already here. We are going to win a fight. I mean, we are causing some ruckus. The supplicant is not really necessary here at this point. I want him to hang around though, so let's just not challenge the horde. Explore the ruins. We might find something useful. There's a lot of plague. Okay, so the devastation didn't count. Now they're producing 0 food. They're actually starving themselves. This city is not in a good shape when it comes to food. This city just as well. Okay, the orc strategy is going to be paying out. Wards, laying low, that's fine. Undermining the conclave. This is actually really important. I forgot about that. Novel strain again. A lot of fighting. How's the conclave doing? That's actually important. So we are at 75 over here. He has 19 turns. They're mediating politics because they always have problems with some stability, which is actually very nice because the alliance grew relatively quickly. They had a lot of problems with actually maintaining stability. And I mean, having plague in half of the country is not going to help. So this orc, I guess this city is, this village is a fine target. Doesn't really matter. His goal is pretty much to die at this point and loot as many villages as possible while at it. And we now have 2 conclaves done. Do I just continue working on... No, this is actually, I think, the religion. I think there's something else that gives madness, though. We could spread plague, but I don't think that's... this increases madness. We don't need to be removing wards. We don't need shadow. I guess this. And temples would just generate madness. At this point, I think it's going to be fine. If this region starts getting hit by heroes. So maybe, yeah, let's use this region to the fullest. Continue influencing. Are you in a safe position? I stopped babysitting you for a second. And the wizard is... where? To the north. Oh. So this shadow might be dead. Which is very unfortunate, actually. The population in some of those places is really not that high. This village would be actually a pretty good target to destroy as well. No. Wouldn't cause that much, that many problems. A little bit starvation here, but nothing too bad. And now the elves are organizing, so we're going to win the majority of those battles, but not all of them, and I'm curious what's going to happen once we actually start losing some of those. We haven't really done any damage to the elves just yet. That's important to remember as well. This is actually going to be pretty close. Maybe I'll send someone to be a general for the Shoggoth. Yeah, they have many more armies. And those guys joined the alliance, that's fine. They're actually barely connected. The orcs are actually still holding the line. Somehow. Those guys are performing... this guy is actually helpful. Not entirely expected. And the Plague Doctor is, I think, doing a really good job. This might be really useful to work on those villages as well. I'm not sure if they have one population, are they going to be still producing? I mean, it's not actually, now that I think about it, it's not going to be as helpful because he can't really destroy them. Though, once the plague hits... Yeah, I think at some number the plague is actually killing the population. So it might be good enough? Not entirely sure. Is there anything you could be useful for? I guess I can just send you... Actually, first of all, I need one more of those. So let's get this done, and then I will maybe send him to the capital to try to cause as much destabilization as possible. Like prevent appease nobles action. Disruption. Fine, slowing down a little bit. You're fine. I don't think it's going to... Let's check it. Will it have any effect? Was fighting, can influence Holy Order, new human colony. No, he didn't lose any. Yeah, we're losing here. We're losing here. We're winning here. We're winning here. We're winning here. Here it's even-ish. Nah, they're winning. We will destroy some stuff. Slowly. It's not as good as I hoped. Now, music of the outer spheres. Let's continue spreading the madness. Yeah, the orcs I don't think will be able to hold the line for long enough, though maybe they will be able to prevent the humans from destroying them. Because they are being quite slow, and the plague and everything else is slowing them down as well. Not to mention mass starvation, that's often is a bit of a problem. Wards, battle, 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 battle. Yeah, maybe this was slightly too big of a target. Music of the outer spheres. Love me some good music. Okay, so you guys can actually start raising stuff, so that's good. Actually destroying the elven cities is going to be really important. I'm not sure what's going to happen once parts of the Shoggoth actually die. But I suppose I'm about to find out. Maybe I will just move the Shoggoth. No, bigger parts are quicker to destroy the defenses as well. It's fine. I don't need to kill all of them. I just need to deal enough damage for them to be no longer useful to the Alliance. And they actually joined the Alliance. Which we shall see how much of a problem it actually is. Because that does mean that those guys are... they are also at war with the orcs. So there's a lot of disruption going on. What are you doing? It's brutal assassination. Oh, okay, that's not what I intended you to do. Outpost funded, wards, outpost, a bit more fighting, and autosave. High danger, yeah, that is high danger. Okay, so we got one of those destroyed already. Yeah, maybe it's going to cause some troubles for the AI. They are sending... Are they sending reinforcements or not? This guy is trying to support Conclave as before. Though that's even later. We almost got enough power for Shadow as well. This guy found some gold in the ruins. Not super useful. Elves expanding. Oh wow, that was quick. There's some destruction we managed to do. Let's move over here. Go over here and you over here. This part is almost dead, but that's fine. Let's destroy as many elves as possible. Mediate politics. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to mediate politics over there. They're going to destroy at least one of those fortresses, but that's fine. How long is this war going to continue? 20 more turns. Oh. Actually, they're attacking Shoggoth. That's good direction into not doing anything useful. Actually, do I... Can I try encroaching somewhere? Not really. Do I just sacrifice Supplicant as well? You need only might for this. You're terrible at might. Actually, there's one thing, because eventually an agent I will want to have is the Baroness. She's really good at fighting. But for this we need a desecrated holy place. And this is going to be something that will require a bit of work. So for example, this might be a good target. Okay, the madness is spreading. Probably going to take a long time. And there's some shadow here. Maybe this is going to be the best target? Or maybe we'll continue working on the plague. And that seems to be working quite okay. Yeah, maybe we committed a lot to the plague, so let's continue going for this. Are the elves expanding? Oh, they are starting to work on it, okay. You got people dying, people being quite angry at the Shoggoth. Why are you so angry at the Shoggoth? You are redeeming ruler, but you are also going to have a shadow. It's going to be just spamming cultivate disease until we actually destroy something. And you need to be laying low often, because you're just gaining menace all the time. Conclave supported. Maybe it would have been better to take plague. Influencing, raiding, fighting. It's -10. And we have 12 turns. Yeah, it's going to be done. Yeah, this guy is resting and resupplying wards. The town is being destroyed by an orc. And let's continue raiding. As much as possible. You are done. It's quite high, but this guy is actually going to be the infamous one. I guess I can continue working on the elves. Yeah, let's continue making him the intrigue specialist. More influence. I mean, the madness is spreading slowly. Just not hitting 100 anywhere. Just yet, but it will eventually, I'm pretty sure. And the Shogovs managed to destroy a chunk. The problem is not quite enough. I mean, they will destroy like half of the elves, from what I can see. During the ruins of this. Why are you guys going there? Wards, Conclave failed, excellent, Orcs suppressed, laying low, aware. Oh, something I never got around is causing a constitutional crisis within the elves. At this point it's a bit too late. Because, well, those elves are part of the Alliance. Already in battle. Might as well attack them. Yeah, I think they might have just enough troops to actually fight me down. And those also are going to be suffering. And there's a lot of destruction happening at the same time. A lot of starvation and a lot of plague. Just not quite big enough numbers. I think we will need to do some instability as well. Actually start a civil war in the Alliance. Shadows bring back, we got the Nemesis, that's fine. Maybe the Plague will be enough eventually. I mean, this is quite significant. You're just going to be staying here for a while. And just destroying this village wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I think I need to focus my plague work on actually destroying places. But I think... actually, let's move this orc so I'm done with all of my agent. You're trying to disrupt him. But frankly, this world could just kill you. And you know what? He's just going to do that. Yeah. Let's make sure everyone is aware of what happened. This town is not going to quite suffer from hunger just yet, but it's working on it, let's just say. They might be starving themselves. Okay, so that's going to be it for this session. The kingdom is resilient. Unfortunately, the orcs, they got, suppose, overwhelmed in the end, and the Shoggoth is not working out quite as planned. The elves were just a tiny bit too big. Just the slightest amount. Maybe the Shoggoth would have been actually better in this area. I don't know, there are some armies that are really powerful in here as well. So yeah, maybe should have just had a plague and started here as well instead. But still there are some elves dying. And we are... I think the Alliance is being hit quite hard. Over time the instability, it might be enough to destroy them with a good civil war. I mean, the starvation strategy is not quite finished yet. There's a lot of plague. Maybe it will be enough. The Southern Kingdom is kind of recovering from the plague. Because we have no one actually working on it. Yeah, maybe what should I have is an assassin agent that kills people who treat disease. Maybe this is what the cursed one is going to be doing after we're going to be finished with the Sisters of Faith, which is going to be pretty soon, I think. Yeah, one more Music of the Outer Spheres, one more alignment status. Yeah, but anyways, GG. and see you guys on the next session.